So tell me your issues of practicing while I was gone. Here we are a week later.
Things are coming along nicely. There's two issues. One is when the lift and the send has made him a little head shy, as
Right.
you can see. And then I'm really struggling with the rhythmic pressure, getting him to stay on his back hind end.
Right.
Turn instead of walking ahead on me.
Okay.
I'm not throwing his head around because it's
Right.
a head issue.
Right. So
Otherwise, things will calm down.
okay. So I want you to grab this camera and video me for a second. I'm not going to touch your horse, but I'll hang on to it. So that being said, I've had a few social media people following, or I don't know if they're really followers, but they found me, and when they seen me banging on the shank like this, they were like mad. And so what I want to talk about today is just right where you're at right there with the deal about your horse when we're doing rhythmic pressure and your horse is not wanting to stay on its hind quarters and it walks ahead, which he's not doing, and that is absolutely great right there. Is that my big lesson in horsemanship? I've searched this out throughout the world, and the big lesson was phases for me. The Pavlovian theory, however you pronounce that stupid word. Ring the bell and feed the dog the steak, right? You ring the bell, feed the dog the steak. Pretty soon when you ring the bell, the saliva is coming down his mouth, right? Someday you ring the bell, the steak's still in the freezer, but the saliva is coming, right? And that's what the phases are about. It doesn't matter whether it's with this, like this. See, this would be harder, 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 and then they back up. So now I get hell for that from a few people on social media. It's like, what are you doing? That's not training. Well, it was kind of the conversation that you and me had. That's where we left last week about phase 4. If you don't know where phase 4 is and know how to go up your phases to get there, so this is not, that's not having a just attitude, right? But, right? It's not hurting my horse, right? Okay? So I'll probably never talk them people into following me really anyways. But the one thing I wanted to bring up, this is also called competitive horsemanship. So I'm dealing with people that I want to win a Canadian championship or win a world's championship. So this is like what I would have to say is like, let's get this done. Let's if we have to burn our hand on the stove once in a while, like Mom said, it's hot, don't touch it. But guess what? I had to touch it and find out, right? And then now it's over. I don't touch the stove anymore. And it's kind of just like this horse, like in the rhythmic pressure deal here about going around in the circle. If it walks forward, just like there, like how it's kind of dragging itself around a little bit. Now, I'm going to go to phase 4 and move these shoulders around. Watch the shoulder step over. Now, I have to touch it. There. So you keep looking for that foot to step over that one. And I had to touch it and kind of punch it. Pretty soon, within a week, this horse is going to be crossing over and doing a spin. And somebody's going to, how do you teach your horse to spin? Sometimes you got to go to phase 4 to get the message across, right? But be just about it. You know, go up your phases. I didn't just whack the shoulder, right? Okay, so that's kind of my message today. And see how he's dragging on there? If I had to, I would, there's a way I can go to phase 4 to get him off of that halter right there. So then the next thing is like you're saying head shy, right? Always remember that as soon as you tell me about the head shy, friendly game.
No.
You always start with the friendly game first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then quit. And friendly game. That fixes, and then see how he's walking backwards there? It's like I always pretend like I've kind of got a hula hoop around me, and I'll task him a little bit about don't fall backwards, don't go forwards. Let's do the other side a little bit. See how that brings them when you have a phase 4. Phase 4 lightens phase 1 up. If you don't ever go to phase 4, then you're not going to get phase 1 light, right? I think of Walker, a lot of times on his horse, he'll be trying to do the sideways game, and he'll be just pushing away like this. As soon as I give him some rhythmic pressure, like that, then all of a sudden, phase 1 gets light. Okay? Look how respectful that is. Okay? And then see how his little head, just rub. Just do lots of rub. Don't forget, rub lots. Try and rub the hair off, and that'll all go away. Okay? Find a face. Friendly game. You're real close, Walker. Oh, you're so close, Walker. All right, I'm going to call that good, Walker. Don't forget, you can go to either side. So again, don't forget, Jacqueline, if you're very brave, don't forget that jumping up and down with your belly button on his rib cage is also friendly game.
Yep, that just comes next.
I really love the laying across them Indian style. It really desensitizes them and gets used to them seeing you higher above their ears, and it really is a great exercise if you can ride your horse a little bit bareback. I'm not saying that you have to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but you can always jump off. When you got the saddle, it's hard to jump off of a saddle, right? See, and then your horse's expression. So try and time that. Don't quit when he raises his head and walks off. Try and follow him around until you can see that expression change. Time it to the expression. When the expression changes for the good, then quit jumping up and down. Just keep following. No, don't quit. Keep following him around and wait for, yep, now quit. See how he stopped his feet? So you timed that to the, it wasn't much, but as you get better with horses and you notice that expression go, oh, this is okay, that's when you quit jumping up and down. Just bump your left hand up there on his nose a little bit. There you go, good one. Stop. So don't go too far. Like if you can time it, so Walker, today, time it to when it's good, just like your mom's timing her jumping to a good expression. Keep going. When they move, keep jumping, and yeah, and then just, and now quit. There you go. Good. Right there. Quit. So you're going to have to get good at Walker at rhythmic, with whatever hand he seems to be pushing on, if it's your left hand or your right hand. Game somewhere. Back him up on the nostrils. We've never done that. Back your horse up and show me how soft you can be with your fingers here. There. I love that. Now see this arc that you get right here when that gets good? Go through your phases again and back your horse up. And I want you to time it here to when he really lifts his neck up and quit. So be ready to use your stick if you have to and tap him underneath the chest. And then keep going until you get a little arch in that there, right there. Good. Time it to that feel right there. Little steady pressure. So remember you said how your horse was getting a little head shy? And see how he's biting back at you? So you didn't start out with the friendly game right there. Get good at get in position and rub with your hand up there on the halter and down there on the side. Because steady pressure is hands on. So get your hands on. Rub first. Get in position. Like get your thumb hooked in that halter. Get dead in position. Yes. Rub. Here's my phone. Right, I'm going to get my shank here in position. And everything in position. See everything's in position, but I'm not going until I can get him. See how, and even if he's going to look out, like see how I can use rhythmic pressure and keep him inside this bosal here? We're not going yet till this is good. All right, see how he's backing up? So that's a little something that I can play with him. See how he's pulling away from me there? I'm not taking off yet. I got to play the friendly game first. This has got to get good first. And then you get mad because your shank drops. You just got to take your time and go through the things here. See, drop the shank again. Horse is going to walk off. Now I got to bring him back again. Now I got to bring him over here. And I'll just work. I'm trying not to leave my hula hoop. Trying to stay in my hula hoop. Get that all set up again. Now, let's try it. And quit. And rub. Not back up. I got to get my rub in. So that'll fix everything. Friendly game fixes everything. Great. See how he's arching his nose? Keep going for the camera. I love that. And quit with that arch. Good. Very good. All right. So now you're on to rhythmic pressure. I love that. Jacqueline. Way better. Rhythmic pressure, bud. Very good. A little steady pressure. Keep going. Just take your time. Good. Keep doing what you feel is right. And rub. And then just stay there and rub. And if he kind of nips at you, just rhythmically bump him. Good job. Rhythmic pressure the other way for Walker. Tap him if you have to. Go to phase 4. Good. Right there. Slow down. Jacqueline, taking time like you just did to bend your horse and rubbing your belly button, hopping up and down are two things that you can't do too much of, and is a great thing just to break up whatever you're doing and stop and bend just like that. Awesome deal. The only thing I'd have you do a little different is just step back towards the flat there. And if he moves, just keep going around. Just try and hold that and keep going around until he quits. Just like the jumping up and down. Don't time it to a good expression. There. Time everything to good expressions, guys. So you're doing steady pressure moving the hindquarters, and it's so good I want to get it on camera. See how she's got her pinky up in the air for an indirect rein, and then her hand would be where her foot would be, or a spur, and she gets to move the hindquarters. Jacqueline is showing me a rhythmic pressure, moving the hindquarters out of the way and getting 2 eyes. She just did it, kind of snuck behind me, and again, like, don't start until the friendly game is done and you're in a great position. And she gets 2 eyes. Awesome job. And you went to what phase? Well, you know, because lead, lift, swing, you've actually went to phase 3. Okay? And Walker's on the yo-yo game. Good. Good job. It's friendly game, just rubbing her belly button up and down. Perfect. Walker, you would like to probably do the circling game, wouldn't you? Lead, lift, swing, touch are the 4 phases. Awesome. Don't move your feet. Good job. They stop, just lead, there, he takes off again. See, there's the phases right there, folks. So, great job. Why not be doing this down here on the ground, is up on their back where they could hurt you? Perfect. Just let them get that out down here. It's a great exercise. Awesome. So you need to turn one of these times and stick another phase in there. Get your string unraveled so you can slap the ground hard one time. That'll keep them from looking at you. Lead, lift, swing, touch something. There we go, folks. Here, the tree huggers won't like this. We got to go to phase 3. So turn around and whip the ground. Good. There. See how he didn't stop? You went to phase 3 and he didn't stop this time. Hang in there. You're doing awesome. Just turn and whack the ground hard. Lead, lift, swing, touch. Whack the ground hard. Great job. Great job. Turn around, whack that ground hard. Hard. Lead, lift, swing, hard. Lead. You got to lead something. You got to lead something. Lead something. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the slack out of the shank so you're leading something. Turn with the grain, buddy. Touch him. Touch him on the shoulder. Touch him. Touch him. There we go. It's like if you don't go to phase 3 and 4 here, folks, this horse is going to stand there and look at you and make you look like an idiot all day long. Touch something. There you go. Good job. Hang in there. Don't look at him. You're doing great. You're doing absolutely awesome. Hang in there. Very, very good. Let him come around this time and bring him in. Don't bring him in now. Touch him if you have to. You got to lead something. You got to pull on that shank. You're lightening up the field by touch him. Touch him. Come on. Lead something. You got to pull on that shank, buddy. You can't be slack. There you go. Very good. Now count. How many times? That's once. Minimum of 3 times. That's twice. Get your tools kind of ready, because after this time you can bring them in. That's 3 times. Now bring them in. Point it at the hips. Shorten your shank up and point it at the hips. You're doing absolutely awesome. And 2 eyes and smile and rub and friendly game with your stick and string over his back. Come on, throw it up over. Come on, friendly game. That's so important, guys. Get that friendly game before and after. Very, very good. Okay, so this conversation is about phases again. So my mentor had a son, and we'll just call him Rex. All right? So it's like, Rex, take the garbage out. And I'm going to give you, I'm going to count to 4. And if you haven't taken the garbage out, by the time I count to 4, I'm going to paddle your butt. So here's how it goes. Rex, take the garbage out. Yeah, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And away goes the garbage. All right, so the next day. Rex, take the garbage out. I'm going to give you to the count of 4, and then I'm going to paddle your butt. So he goes, yeah, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And away the garbage goes, right? So then the next day, it's like, Rex, take the garbage out. And Dad says, and Rex goes, yeah, Dad. So then he says, 3. Oh, what happened to 1 and 2? Right? So you got to mix the phases up sometimes. There's phases within the phases. Right? Just like this horse. Like this horse stood there and looked at him. How many times? And he just lead and lift. And he never would really swing and touch anything. And the horse would just go around 1 lap, half a lap, and look at him. And then finally, I had you touch this horse with your stick and string here. And guess what? Phase 3 and 4, and he made it around the circle, didn't he? So again, you've got to, I know that the tree huggers don't want to go to phase 4, but trust me, if you want to get the message through, sometimes you have to get an ass paddling, okay? Me the circling game the other way. Quit leading. Sit there in neutral and just pass the shank around. I was just thinking, oh, I'm going to have to put another big deal out here to show these people how to use your phases, but I'll let you get away with this. Not doing too bad at all. Better, and quit leading. Go to neutral. Lead something. There you go. Awesome. Stay in there. Stay there. You go. Let it go. Quit leading. So that when you quit leading right away, that tells them right away, you're doing good. You're doing good. If you keep leading, it's like they can't please you because you're still pulling on them. Okay, I want you to bring them in this time. Get your tools ready. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Film here will be for you to go to my YouTube when you're having some problems, how to get your horse just a little bit more responsive, right? So there's 4 phases in the circling game. Focus and lead go together. So see how I'm in this hula hoop, right? This is so you folks can watch this, right? 12 o'clock is always your belly button. Here's 8 o'clock. and here's 4 o'clock. So I'm going to open the door, lead, and focus is phase 1. Keeping your horse off of you, and the friendly game. Again, don't forget this friendly game before and after. So I purposely did not play the friendly game very soft because I knew that you wouldn't have. So I'm kind of trying to stir some shit up here. And I want 2 eyes. So I'm going to start to win the games now. I'm not just doing the games, I'm going to win the games. Alright, get them off your face. Friendly game. So I got to get the friendly game good first. Alright, so now I kind of picked my rhythmic motion up. Right? And see, and you can just kind of tell how he's like. So here would be you a little bit. Right? And that's good. That's good for a while. But then after a while, I pick it up for a while. Okay? Can you do this? Oh, look at that. He can't take that. Walk backwards. See how he's going that way? I'm going to walk backwards. Swing this around. Now, see how I'm staying rhythmic? Switch directions. Walk backwards. And I've got to wait for a different expression. That's not a very good expression, is it? I'm waiting. Oh, there's a change in expression. And then friendly game. See the difference now? How I can go ahead and decent expression, friendly game. Pretty good expression, friendly game. This is just rhythmic motion. It means nothing. Rhythmic pressure and rhythmic motion are 2 different things. How do they distinctly find the difference between the 2? My expression. Look at my expression, friendly motion. Okay? Rhythmic motion. My expression is like, don't worry, don't do nothing. Pretty good expression, friendly game. Right? So now I've picked it up. You can't start here with this kind of motion. But I just wanted to give you, this will be for you this week. Pick it up a little bit. Pick your phases up in your friendly game. This is still friendly motion. Reward that expression. I know this horse would be good to wrap this. So this is friendly game. This is just like you rubbing his feet. All right. Now back to the circling game. Lead, lift, swing, touch if you have to. All right. Now I want you to understand this here. It's like in the army, they say attention, and then it would be like either march or at ease. All right. So right now I'm going. All right. Attention. Lead, lift, swing, touch. And the feet move. And right back to neutral. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. See how I'm not leading him around? That tells him he's pleasing me. He's like, well, he pulled on my halter and wanted me to move my feet, so I'm going to move my feet. And I can see that he's just kind of doing nothing in the middle, and he's in neutral. So I'm just going to keep moving my feet. See how he's learning to stay within the halter, the bow-saw part? Alright, so he went past my belly button twice. One more time. I'm going to make sure my tools are kind of ready to bring him in. Lead, lift, swing, touch zone 4 to get 2 eyes. See, he's got a responsibility here. Don't change gaits, don't change directions until I say it. And act like a partner. So I'm looking for him to come off of this shoulder, so this is on a great angle. Here we go. Lead, lift. Oh, I didn't get to phase 4. Oh, good job. Look at that expression. Right? He's like, was that good, sir? Are you good with that? Alright? He's mistaking me picking this friendly motion up into thinking that means lead. See how I walk backwards and swap directions? Oh, all of a sudden, here we go. He's like, oh, okay, I get it. You didn't ask for nothing. Just because my phases are in my friendly motion. Alright, so we're going to go the other way. Alright, I want this a little bit more respect here. So if I want him to leave off out of here, my phases within the phase are going to be lead, lift, swing, touch. And the next time, watch. Lead, lift, swing, touch. Got rid of an eye. Alright. Some people aren't going to like that, but you watch the next time I send them. I'm going to bring him in. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, so then we're going to, for the camera, we're going to speed this up. Lead, lift, swing. Oh, see how quick he left out of there? And it's like a yes, sir. All right, that's what I want you to get out of being able to pick your phases up. Is we're in competitive horsemanship. We're not just lollygagging across the pasture. We need these horses to win money for us. Here we go. Bring him in. He's on a great angle. Lead, lift. Oh, good job. 2 eyes, perfect. Yeah. All right, you can shut the camera. Is doing the sideways game. Touch something. Hold your hand up in the air. Let that shank slide. Let him get out of your range. Good. Rub that. Rub that. Go the other way. Show the camera. Stay on the wall. Don't come off that wall. Elbow touching the wall. All right. Lead, lift, and then let that shank slide. Let him get away from you. There you go. Touch the wall. Make a big noise when you touch the wall. Hang in there. Hang in there. You're doing great. Let that shank slide. Let him get away from you. Very good. Quit there. Reward that. Reward that. Reward that expression. Lead, lift. Oh, and he's gone. Let that shank slide. Touch him. Touch him. Touch the ground sometimes rather than his butt. Good job. Good job. Take the energy out and rub. Jacqueline doing the squeeze game. Very good. We had a lead, and he left off of her lead, and then there was the allow, and he got on a good angle, and then her bring back, she put pressure on the hindquarters and got 2 eyes. Right there, she's saying, stay out of my space, have some respect, don't walk over top me. There's her lead. There's the allow and the bring back. Very good, very good. I need your horse. So you're going to be up there in a saddle, so let's do some things here that's quite fun from as if I was in the saddle. So here we go. I'm going to focus where we're going, and I'm going to rest my arm back here. I'm going to tap on, and I'm just going to go play. So then see how he goes over there and he just takes off. So then I'm pretending I'm riding, but I'm on the ground. Now I just back to neutral. And I'm just going to pick places to go. I'm going to go to the hydrant. And then back to neutral. Anytime I'm going, back. I'm going to the hydrant. Just like I was riding. Going to the hydrant. Back to neutral. And right. All right, go somewhere else. I'm coming over there to that black mark on the wall. change my focus. I'm gonna. All right. All right, I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna go look Harrow's down there. Oh, he gets around. Just play my games. Here I am back here, up in the saddle. Look how I don't change my focus. Gives you timing, gives you balance. All right, down there along the wall. I'm going to teach him a whoa down the wall here. Don't change your focus. See, here's rhythmic. Now I'm coming over towards you. Just like you're riding. Now I'm going to change, go over to the hydrant. And rub. Relax and rub. So phase 1 is a bob. Phase 2 is lift. Phase 3 is swing. Phase 4 of have to is touch. Good. So then I can go over here, test it out, get off the wall, and I'll go over. So I'm just concentrating right now on my stop. I'm going to get him kind of trapped on this wall. Watch me sit back like I'm in the saddle. Easy. See how I'm in the saddle here still. And rub. So great. So now we're going to start softening. Keep moving. Turn your toe out, way out. That doesn't mean stick your spur in. There's 4 phases to the spur. Okay, did you get him soft? Just bend them. Just bend them. Go to the horn. Don't spur them. There you go. Good. Hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. As soon as he tries a little bit, let go. I don't know what that feels like. You got to feel it out. What's a little? Is that good? Is it better? No. Hang in there till it's a little better. Let go. Let go and rub. Let it go. So you keep trying to direct him. Just keep you. I don't care where you go. We're just going to soften him. Does not matter. And let go. See how he's soft? Let go. Let go and rub. Quit. No, don't matter. Go anywhere. Quit steering him. Just bend him. Just go ahead and bend him. Start bending one way or the other. Right. Yes. Hang in there. You got the whole arena. I do not care where he goes. Just get him soft. And let go. You got the whole arena. I don't care what rein you use. Start getting him soft, side to side. Doesn't matter where you go. Don't pull him up. Bend him. Bend him. Yes. Just trombone and yes. It's a great warm-up exercise. You don't even have to canter circles. Just get him. He's wanting to run around. Just let him run and bend him. Let him run and bend him. Bend him. Good job. Good job. So what side is he softer on? Yep, that's what I thought. Do your other side more then. Come on, trombone down there. There you go. Use your phases in your spurs. Toe way out. Use your calf muscle. And then your heel. Come on. Okay, show me the 4 phases. Turn your toe out, and then up, and then out more. Yep, and then use your spur if you have to. Good. Bend them. Go to the horn. Very good. So you feel this one. Try and get them sides evened out. Don't pull, just bend them. Yeah, let go and rub. Okay? Very good. Keep going. This is keep them moving. Let them go. So what are you going to do? Where's your circle at? Are you letting them cut in? Come on. Understand where your circle's at, and don't let them cut in. Don't let them lean out. Get your hands up in the air, forward and up. There you go. Good. Very good. Love them hands now. Don't forget that. That's where you carry your hands. That's what I kept telling people. I said, let your hands down. I didn't mean let your hands down, like put them down by your hip bones. I meant don't pull on your horse. But I want your hands up and forward like this so this horse can look back and see where you want him to go. So right there, you let your horse cut this circle off. What are you going to do about it? You're going to do an indirect direct, aren't you? Where's that circle on this end of the arena? Use this arena. Don't let them cut you off. Good. So folks, understand that this week we're on this end of the arena where the door's at. So this horse, there's not a lot of pulling through the middle. There's picking the shoulder up. So pick that shoulder, soften that nose up over here the next time. Like pull that nose towards you, but don't let him come in the middle because your spur is going to stop him from coming in the middle. Soften, keep him driving. Yes, yes. Right up to the sky with that hand. Yes, good, and let it go. One more time. You can even do it over here, right up to the sky. Come on, do it for me. Good, and let it go. Do it and do it and do it, and get him softened up. That's what your job is riding around right now, is softening this horse's inside up. Come on, up to the sky. Yes, you've got to shorten that rein a little. You're going to have to maneuver your hands on your reins so you can get a short enough hold so you don't have to like hit the roof with your hand. Soften them now. Come on. Use your spur. Don't kick them. Just turn your toe out. Use your phases, bud. Come on, soften them over here. Bend that head and that neck. Turn your toe out. Yes. Yes, awesome. Better. Better. Good. Now let it down and rub. Rub your horse. Good. So this is a dropping shoulder. This is your horse wanting to fade into the middle of the circle. Back to neutral. Now hand to the roof. Turn your toe out, and let go and rub. Perfect. Do it and do it and do it. Okay, I'm not going to instruct you. You're going to use your own accordance now. Soften this horse's insides up. You can do it even when you're not over there. Soften them over here on the good side of the circle. Hang in there. Longer and longer. Okay? You see what I'm saying? That's your job. The next week is to soften this horse's corners of his mouth in these circles. Good. Now back to neutral. Good. Now quit. Say the W word. Don't pull. You don't have to pull. Okay, I want you to hold this camera on me. So if I had to give you a slap on the wrist, it would be until I said do this, you wanted to ride like this. Because you could feel him wanting to do this, drop into the middle of this circle, right? So I had you do this. Pull that rein up and pinky in, and this foot turns out. And if you have to, roll the spur up until you get a softness, and then let it go. You do it, and you do it, and you do it for horse dropping in. You're wanting just to go like this. Doing an awesome job. Go right. Yep. Great focus. Great focus. I love that. Good job. Saddle or stick across the saddle and get back as much as you can when you do this exercise towards the stirrups. Always think of I want him to think that I'm in the saddle, so be as back as far as you can. Good job. Good job. And good direct reins. Don't hide your hands. Really show them where your pinky's pointing. So now she's going to put a driving in there, which is to the left. Or oh, she's going to stop. Oh, great. Good job. Love it. Let's go. Trust him. Good job. Oh, I am bad. One more lap for me. I screwed my camera up. Look. Focus. Keep driving with your core. Good job. Say the W word. Good. Your phases with your feet, which was what?
Out.
Turn your toe out, and then turn your toe up, up. Turn your toe up. Yes. And then you can put your spur on, and then roll it if need be. Yes. Okay. So out. Turn it out. Up. Yes. Then the spur, and then roll it. Okay. Good. What else did you learn today about how about in the circle?
Oh, when I go through the middle, direct rein, not.
Use your pinky. Show the folks what the pinky up means. All right? See how that tips his weight to the outside of the horse? Do it for me one time. Just tip your and see now, and then supporting rein. Give me a direct. That's a direct support. Okay, good. To where you were doing. What were you doing? Yes, you're doing a little of that, weren't you? Okay. And then how about show them where your hands are just up in front of you? When I say let your hands down, I just mean do that with your hands. I mean quit pulling on your horse, but you still carry your hands like how? Knuckles forward, just like that, and out in front of you, right? Get your hands out in front. Yes, that's how you, there. See, your horse can look back and see where you want him to go. Good. All right. Anything else you learned today? No? Okay. Why don't you just throw yourself up there? There you go. What's the first thing that you would do? Awesome. Boy, you're smart. You guys are my best students. Just wait, wait, wait. You got all day. Awesome. And let it go. Let it go. You can do it 100 times, so you got a reward. Just give me a look, and I'll let you go. And let it go. Perfect. You don't have to do anything but get that soft. Just hang and wait. Just push on that horn, look at the ground, and just wait and enjoy. Just wait, wait, and he'll give you something. And let go. So there's the key there is don't think that he has to touch your spur or your toe, right? You got to just reward just him, then let go.
Time it to the thought. We kind of got into that a little bit yesterday or last week in the yo-yo game. Time it to the thought. Let go. Good. Get that? You get that? About timing it to the thought, right? Long strokes. Awesome. Long strokes. 2, 3, 4. Go to the horn. Push on that horn. It pushes your butt down in the and look at that. Awesome. Have you done any direct, indirect reins? Can you just now stab yourself in the knee this time and hang, and good. Now let go. See? You're doing so good. So let's just see for the camera if you could move his hindquarters. Give me that would be the first thing that I would, but do a neutral rein first. Yes, now hindquarters. Do your neutral rein, then now look at them hindquarters, push. Don't be scared to push and pull. Good. Hang in there. Go up to your shoulder even more. And good. Let go. Perfect. Awesome. Other side. Push on that horn. Do a neutral rein first. You're going directly to the indirect. Stab yourself in the knee. Yes. You got to get bend first. Hang in there. 1. Yes. Just hang in there. Up to your shoulder now. And just push, push, and let go. And rub. Very good. Good job. Can you do me one more time for the camera, each side? Got to stab your knee first. Get the neutral rein, a controlled rein. Hang in there. Don't do anything. Get this quiet first. Don't do any. Get that good. Now do an indirect rein. Pinky in your belly button. Hang in there and move them. And good. Very good. Can you give me one for the camera for the other side? Awesome job. 2, 3, 4. Push on the horn. Gives you a deeper seat. Wait and stab yourself. Now look at the hindquarters and move them hindquarters. Awesome job. And neutral. Good job. Let go. Good. Neutral rein, and you get right. Get that good first. Don't lean off your saddle. Look at that direct rein, and she's moving. Let that hand, let it go. You're just a passenger, remember. You're just a passenger. And just relax and look at the ground. You're going nowhere. And let go. And reward him for stopping his feet. Good job. And a direct support. And let go. And rub. Rub. Good job. Just hang in. That's got to be good first. Don't do the indirect yet. Don't look at the hips. Look at the ground. You got to get your neutral rein good. Don't get ahead of yourself. Now a direct rein. Look where you want him to go. Focus at the gate. Awesome job. I got my camera tilted because I'm trying to. And yeah, if you want to pull with one rein. Good job. And just look at the ground. You're going nowhere. Look at the ground. Push on that horn and until he stops his feet. Just so you let go before he stopped his feet. You gotta get the feet to stop. Just wait and wait. Go to sleep. Look to get real lazy there. So get real lazy in your body. Good. Push. Don't lean, just push. Up to your other shoulder. Push, push. Don't kick. Don't kick. Push. And pull with your other hand. Pull that up to your other shoulder. Pull. Harder. Pull that rein. There you go. Now direct rein. And let go. And rub. There you go. We got a neutral rein. Now give us an indirect. And give me a direct. And a support. Pull if you have to. And let go. Awesome. Other side. Neutral rein. 2. Neutral rein. Hang in there. No indirect yet. Neutral. You're doing great. Awesome. Get that. Hang in there. Neutral rein. Hasn't quit moving his feet. Now do it. Indirect. Look at them hind. Pull. And good. Now direct. Look at your son and awesome. And let go. Great job. Great job. Just walk with your horse. That's fine. Just anytime you want to bend one rein, it's perfectly good. Just go to the horn. Push on that horn and bend one rein. Awesome. Great. What'd you learn today?
Oh, just a minute. Well, I think that the sideways game and the letting him lead me and getting that send in correct, that was important. The driving thing on the ground was really awesome to learn how to stay behind in the, where you would sit in the saddle and get him to move around was awesome. And then this just now on a young horse, how the indirect or the neutral, direct,
Indirect.
and direct.
Perfect. So you got a neutral, and then indirect and a direct support. Awesome. And then just bend your horse like you're just a passenger, right? You just go for, if he wants to move his feet, you don't really direct him anywhere for a while and just be a passenger. When you get a little like excited thinking it's gonna maybe need to slow him down, just bend him. One rein, not two. Good.